Fire.
Now, back to What's-His-Face.
This is KNJ.
No, this is not from the Jackie Evancho songbook, believe me, this music here. Although, wouldn't that be different, though, if she did a little bit of a turnaround and Jackie did, Jackie Evancho's favorite heavy metal favorites. The Immortal Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. The Army at Hell's Gate by Iron Maiden. No, I don't think she's going to be doing that. Soon, anyway. This marvelous talent, this lovely young lady, has a gig in town on November the 17th at the Savoy, and I'm not going to miss it. She brought her great, mature soprano voice to television, and ever since then has taken the world by storm. And I believe she's like all of 13 now, or thereabouts. She was 11, and she was brought to our attention. Welcome to the program, Jackie. I love you. You're beautiful. You're great. How are you? Welcome. Hi.
Thanks. Hi.
Kind of a different intro, isn't it,
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Hey, listen, are you 13 now? Did I get that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm puzzled by somebody as young as you, so talented, and I worry a little bit. Do you have time to be a 13-year-old?
Actually, yeah, I have plenty of time to be a 13-year-old. My parents are actually really good at separating the time from being on the road and being home. It's kind of half and half, and I get to spend plenty of time at home with my friends.
Okay, so you get to fool around and have fun and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
What do you like to do when you're not performing?
Well, I like drawing, and I like playing the piano, but I play by ear, and I like playing with my friends and family and my pets. Just normal kid stuff.
Pets. See, I got a lot of pets. I got 7 dogs.
Oh my gosh,
and I
lucky.
got two birds, and I got this giant lizard that's called a bearded dragon that crawls all over me. What kind of pets do you have?
Well, I just have 4 dogs, a hermit crab, and 2 snakes.
A hermit crab. Does the hermit crab have a name?
Yeah, her name is Penny, because she's really tiny.
Penny, the hermit crab. What kind of snakes do you have, Jackie? What are they?
We have 2 corn snakes.
Oh, yeah.
And, yeah, right now they're still small, but I hear they get to be pretty big.
They do. They can get really big. So you like snakes?
I think that they're cute. I mean, they have cute little faces. I don't like what they do, and I don't like that they're poisonous, some of them, but they're cute sometimes.
Corn snakes are harmless, though. I mean, they're going to be a lot of fun, That's,
yeah.
Often you don't think of, young girls having snakes and all that. But, see, now my respect for you has even grown higher because you have snakes. That's very cool.
Thank you.
What when you sing a lot of, very, mature music, standards, things like that. What kind of music do you like to listen to, though? When you're all alone, you flip on the radio or you throw on a CD or an MP3 or something. What are you listening to?
Well, I'm listening to, everything from the Beatles all the way down to Kesha. It's I have so many different kinds of music. I like so much different kind of music that I couldn't really choose a special genre that I like. But I listen to people like Maroon 5, I said, the Beatles, Kesha, all of that.
Who turned you out of the Beatles? Your parents?
Yeah, my mom and my dad. They both love the Beatles.
Yeah, they're kind of hard to get away from, even though they're an older act, but they kind of started the whole thing for everybody. I mean, I was 14 when I saw them on the Ed Sullivan Show back in 1964. Changed my life forever.
Yeah.
About how many dates a year do you do now?
Well, I don't really count them, but I know that I do a few or 4 every month, which gives me plenty of time to stay home too.
Oh, that's not bad. Good.
Yeah.
Good. You're not on, you're not doing the 3-year tour or something like that.
No.
When you get older, when you and I hate this term, when you grow up, but when you become an adult, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Are you still going to be singing, or would you rather do something else? Do you have a secret desire? No, I'd rather be a nuclear scientist or a doctor or something like that.
Well, no, I think singing is going to be in my life until the day I die.
That's it then.
Music is what I love.
Now, you mentioned you like to draw. Do you like art?
Yes, I do. I draw a lot of stuff in my free time.
Are you good?
My mom says I'm good.
Well, I mean, if you're good or not. I mean, art.
Yeah, I'd say I'm good. Yeah.
What do you like to draw?
Well, I usually I like drawing, most of the time I draw girls with no face, and then they're, doing some, dance move or something, or just standing there, but I kind of draw a lot of, deep, dark stuff, and I guess it's just because, for me, it's easier to, add special detail and all that.
Now, what do you mean by deep, dark stuff?
Well, I don't know, you kind of have to see it, but I mean, in my parents' opinion and in my opinion, it's more like something like Girl in the Haunted House or something like that, or a ghost.
Okay, all right. But you're not drawing demons attacking people or anything
No.
Something that a child psychologist would get a hold of and go, this girl's sick. because you're obviously not. You're obviously not. Have you ever had one of those, I mean, your career is still rather new, but you're well seasoned. I mean, you've been all over the place. Have you ever had a really embarrassing moment on stage?
Well, before America's Got Talent, I was singing for my first show, or my first little talent competition.
Yeah.
And I was so nervous, and as I first started the song, I had this little hiccup, and I had to stop singing. Well, I didn't stop singing. I continued singing, but I giggled, and I just thought it was funny that moment. And then there was plenty of moments where I tripped on stage. But, yeah. Oh, there was one moment where I was walking off the stage, and I ran into there. You know how there's a small little spot where the artist can walk back into the behind the stage. Well, I ran into the wall that separates that.
You're not alone. I've done that as well. Yeah, you're not alone. Not alone. Do you get nervous before each performance?
Of course I do. Each performance is different for me, and you never know what is going to happen, what the future holds.
Who chooses your repertoire? Do you, or do you have somebody that does that for you?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Good for you. I'm so glad to hear that. So you pick out all the songs that you sing?
Yes. Well, my mom and my manager and my record company, they all get together and they go through some songs that they think would be nice for me to sing. And then they give them to me, and I decide if I want to sing them or not.
You get final approval.
Yes.
Bravo. Yeah, because I hate that. I was a musician for years. You go into the studio, and the producer says, I got this song, and you guys are going to do it, whether you like it or not, and it's beautiful, and it's going to be a million seller, and it's garbage. And they force you to do it. I've had that happen to me a couple of times way back when I was recording. And I can't stand that, So that's great that you get to pick out the things that you do.
Yeah, it's a privilege not a lot of artists don't have.
True. Very true. What's your favorite song? Now, not to sing, but just of all times. If you had a favorite song, maybe you sing it, maybe you don't, Jackie, what would it be?
Oh, there are so many great songs out there. But if I had to choose one, I would probably, my most favorite song would probably be the main theme song to the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh. There you go. There you go. Have you ever, I'm sure you've heard this, have you ever sung, because I can hear you singing this in my head, and I'm sure you've done it, and I think it would be probably one of the greatest renditions ever, and that would be the Ave Maria. Have you done that?
Yes.
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah. I do. It's another song that I love singing.
I mean, that is just so compelling, so dramatic. I mean, just even the toughest men in the world get a tear in their eye when they hear that performed properly.
Yeah.
It's just great stuff. How many countries have you been to? Are you counting those?
Well, I've been to a lot of places. I've been to, I think England or Britain. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Great Britain, England, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to live there. Great place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I've also been, I just came back from Indonesia, and that's a beautiful place, and it's always warm there.
It is, awesome. Yeah. It's. I don't know if you went to Jakarta or not.
We stopped there on the way to Indonesia.
That can be a little creepy. That's the capital city of Indonesia. But where in Indonesia did you go?
Bali.
Oh, there you go. Those black beaches. That's just a wonderful place.
Mm-hmm.
Little humid though.
Yeah.
Little humid. If there is a place that you haven't performed yet that you really want to perform at? One of the bigger arenas or halls in the world. What would it be? Have you thought about that?
Well, actually, yeah. One place I'd love to perform in is Madison Square Garden.
Oh, I'm sure that day's coming. That'll happen.
I hope.
That'll happen. Now, why the Garden?
I don't know. I've seen some stars perform there before, and it just seems like it's a moment that you kind of savor and you take it in, and there's so many people around you, and it's just such a big place, and it just seems like the place to sing.
It's legendary.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever get advice from like adult performers, vocalists that you've met, or maybe call you up and say, "Hey, whatever"? Have they ever contacted you? Some of the bigger singing stars?
Yeah, actually, I believe it was Smokey Robinson.
Ooh.
Who said that it's when the audience is not asking for photos and autographs that you have to worry.
Oh yeah.
I think that's what he said.
Yeah. So you get advice maybe from some of the older people in the business.
Mhm. But I cherish every moment of it.
You still like meeting people? I mean, stars when you're out there?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably kind of taken by you, This.
Oh, I doubt it.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Who's the, in your opinion, the most, the biggest star, the most impressive person that you've met since your career has blossomed?
I've met so many people. I mean, so many amazing, legendary people that I don't think I could choose one.
Okay. No, that's all right. That's all right. But that's great that you've met that many. That you can't make a choice. I mean, that means you've met a lot of people.
Yeah.
Have you performed for the president yet?
Yes, I have.
How was that?
It was, you know what? A lot of people would think that you were extremely nervous because you're performing in front of, like, the president. That's a big deal. And I wasn't actually very nervous. Because I didn't want to be so extremely nervous,
right.
I thought to myself that it's just like performing for everybody else. It's not a big deal, even though it was a huge deal.
Sure, of course.
And, well, I sang my heart out, and I did great, and I was very proud of that performance, and it was a performance that I will cherish forever.
Did he try to sign you up for Obamacare? No, never mind. You don't have to answer that. Jackie, if you hold on a minute. I got to take a break, but we'll come back and we'll talk to you a little more, okay?
Okay.
All right. This is fun. This is such a nice change from what I normally have to do. Not have to do, want to do. I mean, like she gets to pick out her songs. I get to pick out my subject matter. Isn't that fun? Isn't it a perfect world? We're going to stop for a little bit of news right now on KMJ. We'll come back with Jackie Evancho. She's going to be performing in Fresno on the 17th of this month at the Soroyan Theater. Good venue, proper venue for her. It's going to be great. And we'll hear more from her right after news with Aaron Abatia. For you people listening, I don't want you to think this is my own private party with Jackie Evancho, budding superstar, singer extraordinaire, 13-year-old girl wonder. Join us, grab a phone, 490-5858 if you want to do it locally. Toll free from anywhere. State of California and beyond, 800-776-5858. All right, Jackie. Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yes.
How many?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
How are they, older or younger?
I have I have one brother who's older, and then my brother and sister are younger.
Do they ever get, I want you to be honest, like a little jealous maybe because you have all this attention lavished on you and you get to travel all over the world and all that stuff?
Well, actually, no, and that's the best part about my family, and actually my whole hometown. They are really, really great with treating me like a normal person, and my family is very, very good at letting me be a normal person, and my brothers and sisters never get jealous.
I mean, obviously they're very proud of you.
Yeah, I guess.
Boy, you have like the most normal family in the world. This is all good news.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you always hear these stories about, somebody as young as you having all kinds of problems, coming from a broken home, this, that, and the other thing, drugs and terrible things. That's not you, is it?
No.
No way.
No.
Tell me about school. Obviously you're going to school, obviously. Does it interfere at all with your performing schedule? Do you have to take a tutor with you? And, what a drag on the road having, somebody teaching you something.
Well, actually, I do online school.
Ah.
And yeah, it's the Agora charter school system, I believe.
Yeah.
And there's these things called class connections where there's like a chat room, and there's a certain class that logs on with a teacher, and you can sit in the chat room, and the teacher's on the microphone teaching the lesson. And it's actually like being in a classroom, like in a normal day of school. It's actually really nice.
Yeah? So that works for you?
Yeah.
Rather than, going and sitting in a classroom with all your little friends and all that. Do you miss
Yeah.
Do you miss that?
I do, but I mean, it's one of the prices to following your dreams, and I'd be glad to give it up.
Has this always been a dream, what you're doing now?
Yeah, actually it has.
Are you kind of blown away by all of the accolades and acceptance that you've gotten?
I am. It's something I never expected. But to be honest, when I was little, I never expected anything. And that's why, because I didn't want to get my hopes up and I didn't want to be disappointed. And now that I'm here, from what I did expect, I'd never seen myself this far. And all I can say is thanks to my parents and everyone who helped me to get there.
What you're doing is very cool, and I'm sure a lot of younger people aspire to do what you do and be as famous as you are. But obviously, everybody can't. That's a sad fact of the world that we live in. Somebody that, like your age, listening right now, that wants to get into show business, what would be the first thing you would tell them from your 13-year-old point of view?
What I would say is never give up. There are so many bad people out there who are going to try to shoot you down and tell you you're not good enough and tell you that you'll never get there. And you can't listen to people like that. You have to just listen to your heart and those who support you, and just take the good feedback and shove out all of the bad stuff.
I don't imagine that you've gotten many. You maybe have not gotten any, but have you ever had a bad review for a performance? Somebody saying kind of really not nice things about you in a column?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah?
But I mean, it's just part of growing as an artist. And my mom, she tells me that it's just jealousy. But I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm not perfect. I know that. And I'm sure that what these people say have some truth to it.
So it doesn't really get to you?
No.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people would think because, as young as you are, it could be really, harmful, hurtful. But as long as you've got that good family unit around you, I mean, heck what those people say. Who cares?
Exactly.
Have you ever written a song?
Actually, before I called into the show, I was playing on my piano because this song just burst into my mind. And
Yeah.
I've only recently started to write songs, and I don't see any of them out soon, but hopefully they'll be out. And I actually think it's a really fun experience, and I can't wait to see what it's like to actually perform your song for people.
So you have yet to record one of your own songs, but obviously that would be a goal.
Yes.
Like a whole album of your own songs.
Yes, that's definitely a goal.
And it's obviously a lot more money, too, because of the ASCAP and BMI, the publishing rights. That's where the dough's at, I tell you. What becomes of all of your money? I mean, that's a terrible thing to ask, but obviously you're paid money for what you do. Does it go into, are the parents putting in a trust fund for you, putting it away for you?
Yes, my parents are saving it for when I'm old enough and if I want to go to college. And but they give me like a little tiny piece of it, like $10 or $15 or $50, but they give me some of it.
Wait a minute, that's all you get?
Yes, but that was what I told them. I said that if I was
okay.
ever to get something, the most I would get is $50. And
I was going to say, put your mother on the phone right now. I want to talk to her. But
no,
go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I think they just give me the money because they want to test me and see how I handle money.
Oh, good. Very good. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you mentioned college. Do you aspire to go to college? Do you think you're going to do that, or university somewhere, or you're just going to let the singing take you to wherever it goes?
I'm planning on going to college, just because for the experience. I just want to see what it's like to go to college, learn a few more things. But I'm hoping to go to college in my hometown.
Where is your hometown, if I may ask?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I know you're back on the East Coast. When you perform, well, let me ask it this way: is there anybody that you would like to perform with, like to do a show with? I mean, performing with you on stage. You ever thought about that?
Yeah, and I actually get asked that a lot, but I always seem kind of flabbergasted with it because I don't really know of. There are so many amazing people I'd love to perform with. Like, I'd love to perform with Emmy Rossum or possibly Lady Gaga. Just anyone. Yeah.
Now, you and Lady Gaga. Now that would. Wow, I can't quite figure that one out. Do you like her?
I do. She's. I mean, a lot of people disagree, but she's an inspiration because she is not afraid to be who she is. She's not afraid to be that crazy, creative soul that she is. And she truly is talented. And she's someone that I would look up to.
Have you met her?
No, I haven't.
Obviously, okay, you'd like to, yeah. I mean, you know, she has her problems once in a while, we hear. You know, she gets a little crazy, but she's doing very well for somebody who just, you know, happened so fast. Now, you know, a lot of people, just talk music for a little bit here. A lot of people think that Lady Gaga is kind of a Madonna knockoff. Do you think that? And also, do you like Madonna?
I don't really know much of Madonna's music, but from what I've heard of it, she sounds like she was the queen of her age. And
oh, past tense, huh?
Yeah.
Don't tell her that.
She's probably still is. I mean, she'll always be a queen. Once a queen, forever a queen. But I don't think that, actually. Lady Gaga has a lot of different qualities than Madonna.
And her performance is a little different, too. It's much more theatrical. Yeah. Have you seen her perform?
I did. I actually saw her in the VMAs. But
that would be a good place to see her, yeah.
Well, I didn't go, but I saw it on TV.
Oh. I thought, well, why weren't you there? You should have been there. Do you go to concerts? Do your folks let you do that?
Yeah, I was actually at Josh Groban's concert.
Oh, okay. You like him,
yeah,
obviously.
He was in town. Yeah, he's a nice person.
Did you meet him?
I did, before the show.
Cool. So do you have like this whole wall of pictures and autographs and all this stuff that people that you've met?
No, I don't know. I just think that people like that enjoy a break from it. I don't know if they do or not.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, but I don't tend to ask for autographs. We sometimes ask for photos just to like tweet or put on Facebook, but that's really it.
What about when people ask you for autographs and pictures and all that? Does it ever get to you?
No. It's something that just keeps me going. It makes me it makes me feel like a true star whenever people ask for autographs and photos.
It's like what Smokey said was right. When that stops, you better start worrying. It could be a very different day when that's over, and that's not a day that you're looking forward to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What about, now here's the big $64 question here. What about boys? You got a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
No, not yet, huh?
No. I'm not really exposed to many boys from where I live, which is, to my dad, a very good thing. But,
I bet. All right, well, Jackie, I'm going to take another break, and then we're just going to talk to you a few minutes longer, and we'll be letting you go shortly, but hold on. We'll be right back. I'm going to go to your phone calls next, people. So if you want to jump in here very quickly for Jackie Evancho, if you're a fan, want to say hello, hi, love you, ask her a specific question, do it quickly, though. You always wait until the end of the slot to call, and it's now. Do it now. 490-5858 and 800-776-5858. We shall return.
I'm Aaron Abatian, the KMJ News Center, and here's what's coming up at the top of the hour. A small plane crash leaves a passenger with a broken leg.
California prison guards cut back on pepper spray. I'm Blake Taylor. I'll tell you why in just a moment.
And on the health front, a new study says teens undergoing weight loss surgery have a substantial number of medical issues, something formerly seen mainly in adults. Stay tuned for those stories and more in our News at 12 on News Talk 580 KMJ.
My grandfather built Foster Farms by producing the highest quality and safest chicken around. I'm Ron Foster, and 74 years later, all of us at Foster Farms aim to uphold that tradition. We sincerely regret any concern the recent reports of salmonella may have caused you, and want you to know what we are doing about it. Foster Farms has added 23 new controls to enhance our food safety process, every step of the way from our farms to your store. Each one has proven effective, and together, they're helping reduce salmonella more than ever. In fact, testing has shown that these new procedures are making Foster Farms some of the safest chicken available today. Food safety is important to all of us, and we are committed to leading the industry. I invite you to learn more about our new food safety programs on our website, www.fosterfarms.com. I'm Ron Foster. Thanks for listening.
Wonderful Pistachios presents Saturday, November 9th, live from the Golden Eagle Arena in Lemoore on the West Hills campus. The largest fight ever to hit the valley. The Fight for Water. This top-ranked, nationally televised fight will be anchored by Valley Olympian Jose Ramirez.
He enters the ring undefeated as a pro,
as he fights in the main event seen nationwide.
Fighting out of Evancho, California.
Ramirez puts his 6-0 record with 4 first-round knockouts on the line in his first homecoming fight. Come be a part of history and support the Fight for Water. No water, no food, no jobs, no hope. Sponsored by Tachi Palace Hotel and Casino, the Valley's #1 casino. Get your tickets now online at TachiPalace.com or order by phone by calling 1-866-4PALACE. Saturday, November 9th, the Fight for Water is on.
Something is happening.
What does that even mean? It's okay. I like this show.
The talk that gets Central California talking. Ray Appleton on News Talk 580 KMJ.
To the phones we go for Jackie Evancho, who's performing in Fresno on November the 17th at the Soroyan. What is this? This is Shakira, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Do you like Shakira, Jackie?
Yeah.
I love her. I'm a huge fan of her. I got sidetracked there. I'm sorry. All right, let's do the phones right now. Jerry, you're on the air. Hi, go ahead.
Hi, Jackie. Man, this is so cool talking to you. I've been a big fan of yours since Concrete Angel. I can't wait to see you when you get to Fresno at the meet and greet. I saw you last year in Fresno at the meet and greet. Your picture with me as my avatar. I'm a big JEFC guy.
Wow.
Oh, man, you know what, Bray? This girl has got some of the greatest fans in the entire world that follow her around.
Oh, I think it's very easy to see why, yeah.
Oh, she's fantastic. Jackie, we love you.
Oh, thank you.
I take it you're going to the show, Jerry, huh?
Let's see. I think this will be my 7th Jackie Evancho concert when I see her on the 17th, and I've never been to see any artist more than once in my entire life, right?
Oh, geez. Now, that's the all-time compliment, Jackie. What do you think of that?
Well, I don't know what to say.
7 times.
Well, you know what, Jackie? Think about it, and you can tell me when I see you at the meet and greet in Fresno. And if I have to, I'll remind you, and you can tell me at the meet and greet in Long Beach. And also, I can't wait to see you at the concert in the Round in Arizona.
This guy's got you down, boy. All right, Jerry, thanks. I think he likes you. All right, let's go to Christy. Hi, Christy. You're on with Jackie Evancho. Go ahead.
Hi, Jackie. I sing, and I was wondering, my person is kind of Celine Dion and El Divo and Josh, and I wondered if you have sung with Celine or El Divo.
I haven't, but it sounds like it would be a great opportunity to be able to sing with people like that big. That would be great.
I think it'd be wonderful. So you need to try to sing with her in Vegas, and I'll be there.
I'll try.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I want to try to get a ticket to see you in Fresno. You are so talented, and I really respect how you've grown. It's wonderful to hear you.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, Christy, thanks. Kind words. Who's next? Looks like it's going to be Paul. Go for it, Paul. Hi.
Hi. Hey, Jackie. I was just wondering, Are you doing anything like with your vocal coaches and everything to help protect your voice? And is there a concern as you get older that your voice is going to change a little?
Well, she already sounds like she's in her mid-40s, and I mean that with all due respect. But go ahead and answer that.
Well, I don't have a vocal coach. I never really did. It was kind of just meeting a professional to check on my voice, make sure it's developing right, making sure I'm not getting any bad habits. But I guess it is. I guess we all worry about that subconsciously. All singers do. But no, we don't really talk about how my voice will be as I'm older. We kind of just go with the flow.
You don't have a vocal coach? I'm amazed.
Thank you.
That just I was going to ask you a question about that. How much time you spend with your vocal coach? I just assumed you had one, but you don't.
Nope. Just me and my mom.
Just practice by yourself.
Yep.
Over and over again.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go. This has been fun, and but it's been a real nice change for me too, because I talk about politics and stuff, which I know you're not into. So on the 17th of November, you'll be back in Fresno, and we'll welcome you, and we'll see you then.
Oh, I can't wait to see everyone there.
You will. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. And tell those snakes I love them, and I said hello.
I will.
And Penny, the hermit crab, yes. We can't forget poor Penny. All right, Jackie, take care.
Thank you. You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Jackie Evancho on KMJ. Wasn't that fun? Yeah. It's different, isn't it? Normal. Well, no vocal coach. Family's intact. 4 gigs a month. Limited. They're doing it the right way. You know, that's great. I hope it continues.